Good morning, guys. This is Mike at WISP America 2017. It's Wednesday morning, almost lunchtime, and we've got Brad with Micronet. Brad, what is Micronet?
Micronet is a frequency coordination company for point-to-point microwave radios. So we do licensing and frequency coordination in the 6, 11, 18, 23 gigahertz bands, basically for backhaul or enterprise customers.
Okay. How long has Micronet been doing this?
So Micronet's been around since 1983, started by my uncle Charlie. Initial clients were probably, well, for the most part, oil and gas and utility companies, and we expanded after that to just about every industry. So. It
says Texas on your badge. I imagine there's not a whole lot of oil and gas activity down there.
Not much, no. Yeah, that's probably why they started out in that area. But we do everybody. We have customers that are school districts, state governments.
Okay.
We used to work for T-Mobile,
Okay.
AT&T a little bit, and we have a lot of WISP clients as well.
Okay. And so this whole frequency coordination thing, for those that don't know, it's if you get a license link, you have to run through one of only a few approved people to get that.
Well, it's not exactly true.
Okay.
I mean, you can coordinate yourself. The FCC doesn't restrict you from coordinating. It's just we make it a lot easier. We have a database that we've built up over 30 years of antenna patterns and radio specs and microwave paths, and we edit and add to that database every day. And so we can find an available channel. If you're doing it yourself, you're just basically shooting in the dark.
It seems highly prone to error if you're doing it yourself, and it's not like, I'll just reconfigure the radio. It's like, you may have bought a $20,000 radio that you now can't use because you didn't buy the right one for the channel that you're.
Right. So there's no frequencies available, and you're stuck with this radio, and we help you avoid that. And also, you might be able to do it yourself if you're really good and you spend a lot of time, but who wants to spend time doing things that you don't really do?
Like from the pricing I've seen from your various frequency coordinators, it's just a few $100, and like, I mean, even if you value yourself at $10 an hour, if you've never done it before, you're still going to spend way more than that. Obviously, $10 an hour is a low ball, but I mean, it's like, it's easy to spend a ton of time doing that. Just do something else.
Yeah, and you want to do it. You want to do it right and get it licensed correctly, and we have the experience to do that. So we make sure that you're coordinated as you are installed. So we make sure that your coordinates are correct, that you have line of sight, that you've got no interference issues, and that you can use your full power.
Okay.
And we also do some other things. We do frequency protection, so if other people coordinate, they send out coordination notices that you have to respond to, and we respond on your behalf.
Okay, so frequency protection is not like you're sitting up there on the dish with like a sword and chopping at things.
No,
okay.
It's just responding. It's looking over other people's coordinations and analyzing it and making sure there's no interference into your system.
Okay.
And then we respond on your behalf if there is or there isn't. And we follow that through and up to the FCC if necessary. So if they apply without clearance, then we petition the FCC to not grant that license.
Okay. I would imagine that in the past few years, you guys have probably seen quite a growth in WISP. WISP, and then I guess also private entity, schools and stuff, building these out because gear has gotten so cheap and demand has gotten so high.
There's been a lot of WISP activity. Probably that's the largest growth area. The carriers are also doing more. That's not really our big area, but WISPs, private entities, school districts have grown tremendously in the last, say, 5 or 6 years. So I think we've quadrupled our PCN rate since 2007. Which is amazing. And we've done a lot with our systems to be able to do that, computer systems, to make that work.
Sure. Yeah. And then how often do you find it that somebody just can't coordinate what they're looking for?
Well, very rarely,
Okay.
but it does happen.
Okay.
I mean, there are places in Los Angeles where it's almost impossible to get a certain frequency or frequency band. Most everywhere else, I mean, there are a few exceptions. You can find the channel you're looking for.
Like,
I mean, our rate, I'm sure we're about 99.5% that we can get exactly what you're looking for, and if we can't, we get you something close.
you know, I'd imagine that probably one of those other areas that's difficult would probably be Aurora, Illinois.
Yeah. Aurora, Illinois, any of that high frequency trading route, New Jersey.
That's where my WISP is.
Okay, yeah, so you're in trouble.
It's difficult.
But we could probably find you something there. I think we've done a few coordinations in Aurora for WISPs, and
kind of what I've found helps is being flexible, you know, as to where the link goes. Because just because you interfere one direction, you know, if you link to another tower, you know, you may have enough azimuth separation to, you know, not interfere.
right, you could redesign your path,
Yeah.
redesign your system to make it work. There's lots of options that we have, and I think the engineers at Micronet are pretty aware of all of them. Changing frequencies, changing frequency bands, changing the azimuth, upgrading the antennas, ATPC. There's lots of tools in the toolbox to get you where you need to go. So,
All right. Well, I'd like to thank you for your time.
oh, thank you very much.